Hello my friends, welcome to Reddit Rabbit. Before we start, catch the rabbit at the bottom right corner, smash that subscribe button and leave a comment. r/AskReddit, what's the best kept secret on the internet? The itload of foreign sites you can use to pirate literally anything. Just Google Translate download to Chinese or Russian combined with the name of what you're looking for and you have it. Russians are the best for books and research papers. Chinese have literally every movie, TV series and game known to man. Chinese have literally every movie, TV series and game known to man. Do they though? I love radio.com. You can listen to music from around the world in different decades at the click of a button. Found many great music from it. If you're into world musics, definitely check it out. Thanks. That's great. Do you know Radio Garden? I can totally lose myself there. Mundane pop crap isn't mundane when it's from somewhere far away. Also, it's how I discovered Shirley and Spinoza. Save 10, save 20, and save 30 are premier discount codes on a surprising amount of websites. Anytime on a checkout and just try one of these and 25% of the time one of them work. Test 123 also works sometimes. Oh boy, I bet somebody gets yelled at if that gets used by a customer in production. Chances are if that slipped through it's not like anyone is actively checking. Also free shipping or a slight variant. 60% of the time it works every time. A certain service station, fuel company in Australia has a phone app that lets you lock in the price of fuel at your closest fuel station for a week. People have found various ways to lock in the price of fuel at any of their stores in Australia against the tooth, giving you huge discounts if your local fuel servos are expensive at the top of the cycle. For example, if fuel in Brisbane is $1.70 and it's $1.20 in Melbourne, you'd pay as if you're in Melbourne, saving you 50 cl. Who the frick my one follower is? It's that one dude at the NSA, just letting you know he watching. Hello. Bro, we talked about this. The Wayback Machine and how you can recover deleted news articles, posts and other otherwise unreachable pages. It's the reason nothing on the internet is truly ever deleted. The one caveat, it has to be something that a person had the foresight to save. So you're right in theory, but sadly there are definitely deleted pages that are not accessible through the Wayback Machine. The identity of the creator or creators of the Cicada 3301 puzzles. What the actual frick is that puzzle? It's called an ARG or alternate reality game. The job sites where you can actually get a job, instead of send applications that never get read. It's the best kept secret, so I don't know where it is, sad face. Through extensive research, I've narrowed it down to not seek. That's just 5 emails a day for jobs that have asked you to apply. You spend 2 hours filling out endless pages of application forms, and they never respond. Literally anything Valve is ever doing. Wanna know when this new game comes out? Too bad. Wanna know if we see your feedback? Too bad. They've stayed silent for a very long time, and I gotta give them credit. It would be pretty hard. It's because they don't know either. It's because they don't know and have no reason to know. Steam is a money printing machine and their most supported games have entire economies surrounding them that they earn tax money on, let alone their legacy of outstanding games that people keep buying. I'm still disgruntled that Left 4 Dead 3 was cancelled because the studio couldn't make a decision, so they just scrapped the whole thing. MOOCs, massive online open course. College courses from universities everywhere that are free to enroll and participate in online. Does completion result in obtaining credits that apply to a degree? Depends. But usually not. These are many general interest courses and quite fascinating. Sounds like these sorts of things might appeal more to adult learners, that is people who have already finished their formal education and have whatever degree that they are going to get, and are just looking to expand their own knowledge. Take the MOOC. Find an institution that will allow you to take an exam to prove you know the material, instead of taking courses. Do it for as many courses as you can. Take and pass the rest. Boom, discount degree. I had a professor who, before computers, would audit courses or just show up to lectures. He was eventually granted another degree using this method. No, it's usually single courses only, although you can purchase a certificate signed by the professor acknowledging you took the course. Otherwise you're just auditing. This website, slugbooks.com, I think, has free or extremely cheap digital college textbooks. BOKCC has almost all books for free. Whoa, I just illegally downloaded my own book. I can't believe I've stolen money from me. Frick you me. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't, but that 1S everybody used to draw. It's like an entire conspiracy theory on where it originated. Reddit's karma system. I've seen people try to figure it out, but there's always an exception. The fact that no one can figure out such a large part of a popular website means it's pretty heavily guarded. Or it's completely random. It would be hilarious if it were just some like poorly programmed race condition and they never bothered fixing it. BC, where's the fun in that? Fun? Nah. It's a nightmare to consider. It's the spaghetti code that is untouched. Entire changes will be lost or rolled back if that code doesn't like it, for the cost and risks are too high. Forever it will be enshrined and generation after generation will look upon this message. Do not touch. Just works. Changes break site. Dear maintainer, once you are done trying to optimize this routine and have realized what a terrible mistake that was, please increment the following counter as a warning. To the next guy, total hours wasted there equals 25. Don't buy anything straight away. Leave it in your cart for a week, as long as you've got as far as putting in an email address. Chances are you'll get a discount offer. Source: worked for a company that developed this it. Also, major tactic and digital marketing strategies. We have specific campaigns set up for cart abandoners with evergreen promotions that are disguised as flash seasonal sales. Never buy anything right out of you can wait. Add to cart, exit browser, and wait. The Inspect Element tool on Firefox can be used nefariously if you know how to use it correctly. A lot of online courses where there's a timer on the page use JavaScript to manage it. You can usually change the remaining time to 0 and skip through the pages rapidly. I once managed to complete online driver's school in 17 minutes. Also, on sites where you need to take quizzes, depends on the site, but you can usually find the answers. A simple one, such as if there are radio buttons, sometimes they may have an attribute showing the correct choice. Others you may be able to inspect the network traffic, and the answers are in a JavaScript file. There's more like in Chrome. Not sure about Firefox, but if you have the dev tools up and press Ctrl+Shift+F you can search the page source, including the HTML, CSS and JavaScript. You can use this to help you find things that could help you. To add to this, if the page is loading something, like some news sites will load a JavaScript file for a paywall, if that's its own file, you can block it in the network tab. Last tip is in Chrome. Again, not sure about Firefox, but you can override JavaScript files as well. Just the other day, my girlfriend was trying to download some photos, but the site had disabled the context menu, so she couldn't right click and save, and this was part of the site's main JS file. Instead of showing her a couple ways she could access them, I just overrode the part of the code that disabled the context menu. Obama's last name. SMH, my head, it's care. Everyone knows that it was on the news. I thought Obama was his last name. Obama. What the O stands for, I've not the foggiest. He's Irish. It's like O'Brien or O'Connor. Obama. There are websites you can go to that show videos of people having sex. That's gross, I'm telling mom. One of the videos I saw started that way. Thank God it was her stepmom. She really ended up teaching her a thing or two. Not everyone on Reddit is an unemployed virgin living in their mom's basement. I'm an unemployed virgin living in my mom's second floor. I'm an employed virgin living in my own apartment. Step up, I guess. But my mum pays the rent. I mentioned in a post months ago that I work in VFX for a pretty big studio. One of the responses was literally something along the lines of, if you were, you wouldn't have that much time on your hands to post on Reddit. It's almost as if lunch breaks Weekends and occasional work procrastination weren't a thing. Boss makes $1, I make a dime. That's why I hit posts on company time. How karma is calculated. Just read a comment of an explanation that sounded cool. Lunk,